Good morning, folks. Donkey says good morning too. It's a grand fine morning here this morning on the farm. I tell you, the weather is kind of wet, but it's a nice soft rain. It's kind of gentle. The air is still warm. It's actually a really pleasant day. It's a good day for mosquitoes because they'll be having lots of fun in the bedroom today, I'm sure. Last night you couldn't even stand to be out here without fear of getting carried away. I come out to do some stuff with the chicken tractors. We're pulling the feeders out of the chicken tractors yesterday. They're done. Today they're gonna get loaded in the stock trailer and we're gonna haul them to Rio Grande. Half the chickens are here, half the chickens are at my in-laws. And so they had to go to one central location for butchering day. So we're taking them to Rio Grande to get them all done. That's gonna happen. The actual butchering is gonna happen Sunday morning. But we want to get them just purely on grass last night. And they'll get grass all day today. That's all they're gonna get. Grass in the gizzard is just a little bit easier to deal with than grain and all that kind of stuff, right? So I know there's folks that got to be wondering, if you're not butchering them till Sunday, why are you moving them today? Well, I mean, we take a lot of pride in making sure that every day is a good day for these chickens, but especially so their last day. So we don't want to load them up in a trailer Sunday morning, haul them, funnel them into a pen, and then just like this, right? It'd be stressful. That would be almost unkind. So we're gonna haul them early, get them out on grass at my in-laws' place. It could be more relaxed, more open. They can get all their wiggles out, stretch, and we'll make sure that their last day on earth is as good as any day on earth. You'll notice though that there's no door on the chicken tractor. There's the lid to open that up. But how? Because I'm not crawling in there to go fish these chickens out. That's just not gonna happen. How are we gonna get them out? So I got some 6-foot sheet panels I'm gonna put up around the chicken tractor, and I'm just gonna lift the front end and let the girls walk right out. And once they're out, then I'm just gonna set the chicken tractor back down, and it'll just be easy peasy, I think. Just having a look in the garden here, and looks like the pumpkins and squash and stuff, they're coming up quite nicely. Peas are starting to come up. Can't see any kind of sign of the carrots there yet. You know where we planted them, but nothing's really coming up. But we've even got, I'm not sure if it's pumpkin, squash, zucchini, just what it is, but we got one flower already in the middle there, so that's pretty exciting. And then if we look over here in these rows, the potatoes have come up beautifully. And you can see this is where I added the Ramiel wood chip in the rows in between, like in the walkways, to add as a mulch layer, as a weed barrier, as well as a nutrient sink. And there was always that concern, is it going to be a nitrogen thief? Thing with the Ramiel wood chips is because it's fresh, it's off of young green branches, lots of leafy material in there, and it does balance that nitrogen to carbon ratio quite nicely. And as you can see, the plants aren't suffering one bit from that. Looks like I do need to get into the garden here though. You can see it beside the rhubarb, right? There's some really tall grass. There's definitely some rows that are, the growth hasn't really taken off, but the weeds are starting to get off the ground. So I'm gonna come in with the weed whacker and just buzz that stuff right off at grade and just do some chop and drop, right? The reason why I do that is, there's not an infinite number of nutrients and minerals in the soil. The pool is only so deep, and there's only so much that can come in with rainfall. And so if you're not adding any kind of fertilizer, where does it come from? Like I said, it's got to come from somewhere. So if you can return the biomass and allow that plant to rot down, then you can give back to the soil everything that weed took from the soil. Therefore, you don't have to add as much fertilizer in the fall. All right, back to chicken tractors. As you can see, I've got my sheet panel set up, so it's got this 2x4 mesh. No chickens getting out of there. And I've got the whole place fully enclosed. So all I'm gonna do is lift the front of the chicken tractor, set it on that block, and a girl should walk right out into here to try and munch on this fresh grass. That's the theory. I guess we'll see. Come on out, ladies. Well, it's hardly a chicken stampede. I think I'll have to be patient. I'll have to wait this one out. There, we're done. Everybody's outside the chicken tractor here now, so I can round these girls up after breakfast, get them into that stock trailer. I got to do this one more time for that other second chicken tractor, but shows the patience is the game. You just got to wait a couple minutes, everybody come out to play. So I'm just out here in the back of the truck getting everything ready to go. As you can see, I've got a food grade barrel, I've got the killing cones, and I have my little toolbox here. I'm just packing up a couple things to put in the toolbox, and I thought, man, I wonder if the folks at home would wonder what we would keep in our chicken butchering toolkit. So we have a fine selection of sharp knives, filleting knives, very, very handy. That does the dirty work, so to speak. I also keep a good hunting knife. That's for dispatching the chickens. We have a roll of tuck tape. That's for laying the plastic over our work tables. So we have a nice clean surface. Trauma shears. Good set of kitchen shears. That helps to separate things like legs and wings. We have an assortment of different types of pliers, both channel locks, needle nose, always a second pair of needle nose. That's helped to pull out pin feathers, of course. And then a knife sharpener and a blade finisher for those filleting knives. Garden hose nozzle, just so we can keep everything nice and clean. We have some feather off. This is a good thing you can add to your water when you're dipping before scalding. If you don't have this, 3 tablespoons of dish soap works quite wonderfully. And of course, if you're gonna reach inside a chicken and pull out its guts, you might want a box of gloves. Anyways, in a nutshell, that's our chicken butchering toolkit.
He's just like baby, like my baby sister.
This chicken's a baby like your baby sister?
Yeah.
Wanna pet it?
Hey, he doesn't like me.
Pet its back.
What are those?
That's its comb.
Why? Why do you don't pet those?
You can pet that.
Huh?
You can pet it.
Why?
Well, the chickens are now loaded up in the trailer and we're about to head off for Rio Grande. Next time we come back with a video, those chickens are already going to be in the freezer. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be filming any of the chicken butchering process, simply because YouTube, the powers that be there, just aren't really friendly to that kind of content. However, if you are curious or you want to learn more about how that butchering process works, maybe this is something new to you, maybe something you really want to learn more about, don't hesitate to reach out here at The Gentleman Farmer on YouTube. Otherwise, you contact us at Kirkfell Farm on Facebook, or directly via my email at kirkfellfarm@gmail.com. But anyways, I better let you go for now. I hope you have a fantastic day. We'll see you tomorrow.